Hello everyone. So today we'll start a new session of Python and we'll be focusing on how to generate some plot. See, many time we compute many statistics, many numbers, some summary, etc. But it's always much more helpful, at least for what personally I have seen, to visualize the data and then interpret the data. So in this, first we'll make a very basic plot, and then in some time in the next session we'll go much more deeper into the different kind of plotting. So let's start our uh, the written material we can open. So we can go to the plotting, that is section 2.8, and we will open it in the Google Colab so that we can play with the some different things we can try. You can open in whatever platform you are using, Spider or any other GUI tool or Colab also. So first we'll install the matplotlib. People, we have already discussed how to install some library, so you can follow the approach from there. If you are in the Colab, there are chances this library is already there. If by chance this is not there, you can simply write exclamation mark to say we are in a cell, pip install matplotlib, and let's run it. In the beginning it takes some time, so it's saying already matplotlib is installed, so we can skip this part. Now we will try to make a plot, let's say simple sine plot, where x varies, let's say from 0 to 2 pi, that is 180 degree, and we make the sine plot. So the this MATLAB cannot simply make non-linear plot. Non-linear means there has to be multiple linear segment. We will see it when we change the step size, we'll explore this part. So just first see how we can make it, and then we'll play with it. So we can import our NumPy library and call it as NP. Simply we will in similar way we will import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. This is many people use, so it's easier to read, but if you want you can use some other symbols. Let's generate some x. So we will use linspace. It means, what it means is, it will generate linearly spaced, means at uniform spacing, between 0 to 2 pi. In NumPy, pi is already defined, so we don't have to remember it's 3.14 and how many decimal points are there. We can simply call it as np.pi, or whatever way you have imported your NumPy library. If you simply import NumPy, then you'll have to call it numpy.py. So 0 to 2 pi and 50 values. So before we go into plotting, let's see how our the x looks like. We will print x to see. So you can see our first value is 0, last value is 2 pi, and you can also check how many numbers are there. So there are total of 50 number. So linspace is very commonly used whenever you need to generate some this kind of linearly spaced number. So between 0 to 2 pi we are generating here. Now we can simply compute the sign of it. So we can use np or numpy, sign from the numpy library. So we are calling it np.sign, and then we can give the value of x or theta or the angle. So to plot it, we will use plot function of the plt library. We are calling it plt here. Plt.plot x comma y. So by default it makes linear plot. We will see what this linear plot means, and I prefer to use plt.show, but not required really in the Google Colab, but in some of the library it will be required. So you can see a very nice sine plot, how it's varying from 0 to uh, 2 pi. But we cannot see anything on the x-axis, anything on the y-axis, so it becomes confusing for a new guy what we are plotting. So we can write something. So we can use X label to write something on X. So if we rerun it, you will see X written. Similarly, we can write Y on the Y axis. You can see Y written here. We can define that Y is in our case sine of X. Inside the string mark, which can be single quote, double quote, the this square bracket or any bracket does not have any meaning. So you can, free to use the way we use it. So we are defining Y label. We can also plot our legend. So legend is sin X. Then we can plot title, and we can write any text. So this is the way we can make very simple, nice, beautiful plot. Now we can try a few things. Let's say if we don't have five things, we have just, let's say, five space we make. Let's see how our plot looks like. So what is happening, it's generating only five data point: first, second, third, fourth and fifth. So it does not look like uh, a sine plot. So as we increase more, so you can see, let's say we try with 10, so it looks little better. So if we try, let's say, you can try 20, 30, 40, let's say we try 100, so it looks perfect sine. So what is happening here, though it's looking non-linear plots, in reality it's a linear plot. Since the spacing is becoming very close, so what it means, at very short spacing it's a linear, but ultimately it looks non-linear plot. So whatever plot we want to make, even though it's non-linear, we can have very fine spacing, and that's the way we can make a non-linear plot in Matplotlib. So you can read about here, what we have done here, and you try different spacing, you try different X label, Y label, and then you can see how to make a nice plot. So thank you for this session. In some other next session, we'll go much more deeper into plot, how we can make different kind of plot. Just to start with, we have made a simple line plot. Thank you.